Yo, you ready? Oh, it's doing good on my YouTube now, so I can actually see. So, sorry. Every time my internet's been giving me issues. My internet's been giving me issues. I'm sorry, but my internet has been giving me issues.
Oh,
And this is why I'm having just weird stuff. And every time I do a different one of these YouTube live things, I'm learning. Literally, I'm learning as I go. Right. So it's not like I have a whole setup going. I don't have these one of these um programs that you pay for to get this done. I'm literally using all the stuff you can find online just to get this done because, we're trying to do this cheap. I ain't got money to pay no production fees. So this is all stuff you can do online and you pay little or nothing to get it done. But every time I switch to a different computer or I do different things, it create errors and I'm not exactly sure why it does this and I'm trying to figure out why. And every time I do it, it just does something totally different. Don't ask me why, but it does. So I'm working on getting this thing adjusted. Oh, I see why it's not doing it right. I need to change something here. Oh my goodness. My stream outputs. So today's sublimation classes. All right. We are gonna go almost everything in sublimation. All right. We're gonna try to cover as much as I can cover with sublimation. I want to cover from a how can I say a pin to an anchor in sublimation. He has the Mr. D, Mr. Taylor here. He has all the sublimation stuff. I have no sublimation stuff. I have very little. I just want to share. I started at the sublimation, so it's not like I don't have sublimation stuff. I have sublimation papers. I have printer. I had a printer. I had everything I needed to do sublimation, but I sublimation wasn't for me. So I just didn't do sublimation like at all. All right, and I just kind of just don't do sublimation. Now, for those who want to do sublimation, curious in sublimation, want to learn about sublimation, well, here you go. I'm going to teach you, we're going to go over everything you need to get started in the sublimation, where you can get information from, all of it. We're going to go over just about everything. All right, from a pin to an anchor, like I said. Mr. D, he has sublimation stuff that he's going to actually show you the difference between DTF and sublimation, because again, I don't have a sublimation printer. He has a sublimation printer. He actually has a Sawgrass and an Epson. So he's going to tell you the difference between the Sawgrass and the Epson. Telling you, we got you covered. We got you covered. Why you want an Epson over a Sawgrass? We're gonna cover everything. We're gonna, like I
yes.
said, we covering everything. We're gonna leave nothing out. All right, at least try to. And if you have questions, leave the question in the thing. We answer them. Oh, and if you really want to join this conversation, just in the chat, there's a link. Click on it. You can actually join this live conversation with us. Be a part of it. All right. So first thing we're gonna start off with is printers, because you can't do sublim. You know what? No. Let's start with the best part. If you want to do sublimation, the best place to start with sublimation is your budget. All right. So if you want to start sublimation, the best place to start is a budget. I don't care what anybody says. All right, because you can start sublimation and you can start sublimation with $5,000, $20,000, $50,000, $100,000, $1,000,000. It depends on what you want to do with sublimation. A person like me, I got a very like again, I have a very very small space. So if I want to do sublimation, I'm gonna think about my budget and my space, right? Because now I have two things. I have two factors to think about: how much is it gonna cost me, and how much space do I have? Because the more you go into sublimation, the more space you need, right? So when I did sublimation, I was doing a small bit of sublimation. I just did t-shirts and what else I did? Oh, I did t-shirts and I did like the mouse pads and the little trinkets, little oh my goodness,
Yes.
yeah, keychains and fridge magnets, those little things. So you didn't really need a lot of space. All you need is a heat press, printer, and your sub paper. This thing that not and your sublimation paper. All right. So as long as you have those things, you are pretty much set, and you can sublimate on t-shirts, those little flat trinkets, because you can't do actually you can do round stuff, but you're gonna need another thing. We're gonna get into that later. All right. So for me, that started. I I started out with a budget of printer was 600, and the inks was about. I started off one of the Amazon inks, and it was like $40. I think it was like that sounds about right, right? Does that sound about right? About $40 for a set of sublimation inks? Yeah, about $40. And that's it. That's because that's technically all you need for sublimation just to get started. All right, a printer, sub paper, sub paper. Now sub paper is about what? How much do you think? How much you say for a pack of sub paper? About 30, $40? Can't hear
Size.
you. I can't hear you. Huh?
Depending on the size.
Okay, so depending on the size, so anywhere between $10 and $40, somewhere around there. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, and the quantity too. Let's not forget the quantity. So you can actually get started in that ballpark. All right. So if you want to start, you're looking at somewhere. That's what actually I'm talking about me. So I started around about $1,000, and I was actually doing sublimation, and that's what all the supplies, everything, everything that I wanted to do. All right, with sublimation. Now that's to me that's not a bad cost. All right. Now for anyone else who wants to start in sublimation, all right, think about this. If you want to start sublimation, you don't need to spend that much. You can actually start sublimation, and you start with a $200 printer. That sounds weird, right? But no, a $200 printer, right? And sub paper, ink,
Butcher
and
paper.
your supplies. Yeah. Oh, forgot about the butcher paper. The butcher paper and your supply and aka your supplies. Hey, what's up, C?
My bad for
So
being late. I had to go drop off some medicine.
okay, awesome, sounds good. And your supplies. So once you have those things, right? Your printer, your supplies, you're looking about maybe $300-400. All right, and that's not bad to start doing sublimation, and that's basic sublimation. Yo, what's up?
Question. Now,
And tape.
Oh,
Plenty of tape.
oh yeah, don't forget the tape. Don't
Plenty
forget
of tape.
now,
Plenty of tape.
the heat tape. Yeah, don't forget the heat tape. Oh, man,
now,
I forgot about the heat tape. Oh my goodness.
and y'all both forgot because when y'all said something about the butcher paper, so that just caught me. Even though I just came school late, but I had an emergency. Had to go get Pops' medicine. All jokes aside, but what about you said you was gonna make it clear next time about the thing that I got on mine instead of using the butcher paper, the cup that I already bought. Remember?
Say again now.
Remember the cup that I had already bought? That you said that I would need the butcher paper for, and then because you said I was applying too much pressure,
On
and
what?
then you was like, "Yes, hold on, bear with me." The thing right there, you said I would need my butcher paper because I got the stuff that's like
So
butcher. Remember?
okay, so for sublimation is different. Now for
Yeah.
DTF, all you need is those two Teflon sheets. All right. Now for sublimation, because how sublimation works, the ink will literally seep through either on your print on your oh my goodness, your press.
Your material
It
and your
will
press
it will
machine.
literally
Right.
yeah, it will literally leak
It,
on your press top and
yeah.
leak on your matte bottom. So you need those
Right.
butcher papers to literally sap up the excess ink so it don't leak on your it don't leak out on your equipment.
Okay.
You know,
So the butcher paper.
with sublimation ink, because of the high temperature, you press at like 400 degrees, and the solid turns into a gas, bypassing the liquid stage, and it just bonds to the fabric. If
So
that makes
pretty much,
sense.
yeah. So pretty much with sublimation, if you don't use the butcher paper, it's gonna seep through everything, and then your shirt's gonna be stuck.
No,
No,
no, it's not gonna be
no,
stuck. It's just gonna leave marks all over your stuff. Hold on. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna grab my press mat because I have a press mat and I forgot to use um butcher paper when I was sublimating. When I actually
Oh
started
man, you
sublimation
messing
and
up.
my
I
mat
mean, okay.
literally have sublimation marks all over it.
Oh,
Give me a
you're
second,
gonna,
I'll be right
you're
back.
gonna have to put you gonna have to put the mentor in timeout. You're gonna have to put the mentor in timeout, man.
right. You see, it's a process. The sublimation. Actually, I printed one. This is a sublimation print right here, right?
Okay.
And it's on paper. It's on paper. And if you don't, if you don't like put butcher paper between the shirt, because it only print on light, like
Right.
whites, maybe a
Yeah,
pink,
because
light pink or something
I
like
remember I
that.
was gonna go to the cricket,
The
and
gas, sometimes the gas will seep through, so you need a lot of,
yeah,
lot of
because
butcher paper when you
I was gonna
sublimate.
start with the cricket, and then I seen the sublimation.
Now
Now I was
see,
gonna do
this is the
sublimation.
one I did for on the DTF, and this is the same design. You see
Ooh,
it? It don't even
so
look the same,
sublimation
do it?
DTF, sub DTF sublimation.
Right.
Uh-uh.
Now,
Put that back. Put that back.
now
Throw that
I'll wait.
away.
I'll
Throw that
wait till
away.
Kirk come back. Hey, Kirk, I was
Throw it
showing
away.
him the difference between the two. This is the print from my sub, and this is the print. My DTF. The same
There you
image.
go.
It's the
Yeah, the
same
color.
image, but look
So
how dull it is.
yeah, when
Yeah.
you put when you print it out like that in sublimation, it does look dull initially, but when you press it, it gets
Right.
brighter. But when you even though it looks brighter, it still don't even remotely come close to what the DTF looks like on the actual shirt
Right.
itself. Not even
Now,
close.
now that same dull image, I printed. This was one of the first shirts I sublimated. And look at the detail, though. Look how it becomes part of the fabric. It becomes the fabric. That's what he's talking about, the gas. And
Right.
it bonds to it in a way like it's the fabric, you see,
Yeah.
as opposed to DTF.
See, and it's crazy because I was just telling Kurt um a month ago. My problem is how you put it. Every press machine is different. So I'm gonna have to get used to the settings of my press machine.
Everybody have to get used to the setting of press machine. Now, this is what so I forgot to do. I don't. It's not going to show up very well, but if you see the stain on my see how everything else is gray, but there's right here's like a little dark spot.
Yeah,
That's from
I
the
can show the
sublimation.
door.
It's
They
hard to see, but
they
it's
call it
really really
they
hard to
call
see.
that ghosting.
Yeah. So what happened was when I laid the thing on here and the sublimation ink literally bled over on the mat. That's why this gray dark gray spot was
Mhm.
here. So that's a light one. I had another mat. I think I threw it out or I don't know where the hell it is. It was really really profound. You could actually see the actual print was laid out all around it where the design was. So sublimation, you need butcher paper. You need to protect your prints. Oh, it's so bad that you have to put butcher paper in between your shirts
So you
because
have to
it
put
will
them.
literally bleed through to the other side of the shirt.
Right. You have to do two top. You have to do middle and top.
No, 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 no.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, right, right. You have to do in the middle of the shirt,
I will
and then you have
put
to do the top of the shirt.
in between the shirt and the top. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
sublimation is just like that. You got to protect everything. Your equipment and the actual garment is it's just one of the things. So let's
But
get back to the price. Go ahead.
but but with sublimation, you have a lot of more applications. You could sublimate wood, metal. I got some blanks back there. In a minute, I'll show you socks. And with DTF printing, if you're around like a university or something like that, or sports, I got some sublimation sock blanks I'm gonna show you guys here in a minute. And you could just do the t-shirt with the socks to match, and you could just like expand. I even got a hat press. You could sublimate on the hats. I'm just looking for me the right blank hats that I can infuse. You just really the game plan for me with sublimation is just to open up more avenues to bring more customers to me, you know,
Right. Exactly.
and how you can elevate expand your DTF service that you offering.
Yeah, you right about that
Exactly.
because Kurt was getting on me about that too. I like he was asking me like, you got schools around here? Like it's schools around here. We got the football stadium 5 minutes up the street. So that's why I can't wait till summertime comes so I can go ahead and do my thing.
Yeah,
'Cause
they got
I'm
one of
well
those. They got,
behind.
they got one of those sports, man, just year round, man. You just got to be diverse, and you see an opportunity, you have to get in. Um,
Right.
I even got like uh like rest in peace type sublimation. I got the magnets that go on the refrigerator. I got the sign that goes on the side of the car for advertisement. I got it all. I got necklaces where you can put. I'm doing it all. Sports bras, boy shorts for girls, headbands. I got beanies back there. It's just so many things you can put sublimation on.
Yes. Yeah. Sublimation is just as diverse as as DTF. It's just that the only downside of sublimation is you have to do it on white or light garments. That's the
Like
only
garments.
downside.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that that was
That's
that's
and yeah, it's just light garments. If you're not doing on light garments, that's where sublimation kind of just falls off hill.
Now you do know there is a hack that you can use. You can actually put a DTF sheet in the printer. Oh, that yeah, yeah. Well, I do right. I put my DTF sheet in, and you just cure it just like the regular DTF sheet, and I think you press it like 300 degrees or something like that.
Right,
It's not as detailed as DTF, but it's a start. If
right.
you don't
So
have
so
anything, you're trying to get in.
right. So the hack you're talking about is the DTF hack. I don't really like it, and I really don't like it. Is just what you just said. It's not very. It don't look good. It really don't.
No,
It looks
no,
pretty bad, and it don't last.
right.
Even
Actually,
no matter how you do it, it don't last.
I had a shirt like right when I had my sawgrass. That's when I was using the hack before I got the 8550, and I printed a design. And later on, after I got the 8550, I printed this. After you helped me convert it, I printed the same design and had them on the shirt. And when you hold them up side by side, you could just see the detail. I don't have that shirt anymore. I threw it, end up throwing it away, but you can see the detail. One is more, you know, but the purpose of sublimation and from my standpoint is just to open up more streams of you know opportunities to make more money.
Hold on, now someone asked a
You
question.
want
I'm trying to
you want you want
reply.
you want to see some of the blanks that I have?
Hold on. I want to go through to. I want to go through in steps. I mean, we're literally
Okay.
like jumping all over the place, but we're trying to go through. Every time we get on here, the last time we talked about sublimation was the same thing. We're just all over the place. So so we kind of want to structure this just a little bit, even just a little tiny bit. If you know what I'm saying. So we're still on price. So what I want to do is I want to bring up first I want you to oh can you show us your Sawgrass and your Epson?
My sawgrass is in the cemetery right now.
Ah, I can't believe you did that.
Hey, I can go show you a picture of him. He's in the cemetery right now. But I'm the sawgrass to me, it was not a good investment. I think I paid like $800 for it, and I just bought the Epson Ecotech Workforce 7310. It was like $270. It print
I
wide format, the same features that the Sawgrass offered. So I could spin around and let you see my workforce. Hold on.
Yeah, that works.
Okay. I got this thing, water app. Okay, let me spin in the ring. How do you? Oh, okay. This is my new addition. I actually that print I just showed you guys. That was the first print I did on it. Um, um, I'm not sure. You wanted me to print something?
No, that's good. So leave it right there. So see, and this is what I was talking about. You can with sublimation, you don't have to get very expensive. All right, you don't have to go over the top. You don't have to buy these just crazy expensive machines. You can start by just doing exactly that. How much you pay for that machine?
275 or something like that.
See that? Look at
And
that,
it
two hundred
takes the
seventy
wide
five dollars.
format,
Whoa,
13
easy.
by
Oh my
13
goodness,
by 19.
that's
However, this one here uses the refill. I just put the refillable cartridges in.
okay. Okay,
They
and
had they actually had a sys system that came with it, but with my anxieties on how my first 8550 was hooked up, I saw all that stuff. It looked like it was sitting on top of the print head. I was like, I'm just gonna go with the refillable
cartridges.
the carts. I didn't want to mess with that. But yeah, man, it's very realistic. I paid 270, I think 279 for the printer. Um, I already had my sub paper and everything. I just bought my sublimation ink, and I convert. You're not really converting it. You're just
Hmm.
putting ink in it. Sub ink.
Okay, there you go.
And
See?
and also with this one here, with this brand, with this model here, I got the same all these pieces right here. All this is interchangeable. I got the same
So your base tank is the same as the Epson 8550.
correct.
All right, so you don't have to keep buying waste tanks. You just keep using the same one in between each one.
Right, right, right.
See that? Look at that. Look at that. So I'm talking about you don't have to go crazy to start with Epson. So if you don't have cash right now to do uh, Epson 8550 conversion, you can get started doing sublimation.
Yeah.
Get some cash, build yourself up, and then get into DTF. And that's how technically, actually, I started with a Cricut. That's how I started. You know, I started out with a Cricut, and I started picking vinyl. I said, to hell with
I
this
was on my
foolishness.
way of doing that, and then
Oh,
this just happened to pop up.
I
see,
hey hey when I first got my Cricut, I knew after I did my first design that Cricut wasn't for me. Man.
so see, there you go. See, and that's how you start. So see, so if you want to get it, and I do DTF, that's my thing. But I wanted to show people there's different avenues and different ways to make cash, so you don't. Or here's another thing: if your DTF machine's busted right now, you don't have $800 or $650, but you got like $200 sitting in a corner somewhere. Guess what? You can go buy you a Epson. Let me bring it up on the computer because you know me. I like to give people information.
Yeah.
I'm all about showing people, giving people the information. So let me do this. Right. And this is going. Now it's what's going on. This is going to drive me nuts. So what what's going on? This putting this thing on top. It's always on top, and it's going to drive me nuts. So let's shrink this a little bit.
Most of the Epson the workforces are the ones that really I noticed on like on YouTube a lot of the users were using the workforces.
Right. So I don't like the workforces because I personally do not like cartridges. You know why I told you,
Right.
you know how I feel about cartridges.
Right.
Yeah, yeah,
I do not like cartridges. So what I like to buy, and again, please do not think that I am telling you to buy from these websites or these stores. I'm not affiliate of any of them. These are just the places I go to get the stuff I get. These are just my favorite places to shop. Get these things wherever you feel like to get them from. Best Buy is just the place that, for some reason, I'm addicted to this damn store. My wife, the boss lady, keep telling me, and every time I go to the store, tell people put up a poster, a wanted poster of my face on it, put "Do not bar from coming to the store." I swear to God, every time I leave the house, I go to Best Buy. It's like it's just my favorite place to be. So do not think I like to go there. Don't think I'm telling you to go there. It's just my favorite place to be. So
right.
Epson. Let's go printers. All right. So now, every so often, I try. Let me make sure I get the eco tanks. These things go on sale like all the time. Okay. So and there, right there. Look at this. It's on sale already. Save $50. Look at this. I know you guys probably can't see it, but let me share my screen real quick. So you guys can see my screen. Share entire screen. Green line. All right. So you guys can see my screen. All right, good. All right. So the Epson EcoTank. This is the printer of my choice. All right. All day, every day, twice on Sundays. I love this printer. I love this store. Keep saying it. Let me get back on track. So the Epson and this is what I like to do here. They tend to match prices with everybody else, and I've never really had a problem with them matching prices. They even match if it's sold from Amazon, they'll actually match. It has to be sold from Amazon, and they'll actually match those Amazon prices. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's a lot of people don't even know
Oh
that.
wow.
Yeah, so if you go
See,
to Best Buy
peripheral,
and
all the stores
you
do it
bring it
now.
up and it says Amazon sold from Amazon, shipped and sold from Amazon, they will literally match that price.
Like all the stores doing it now too, for real.
Yeah, so and that's why I like to go. And they've been doing that for a long time now. So it's not like something that they just start doing. And that's why I shop at Best Buy like all the time. Now this printer is one of the ones I was talking about, and I love EcoTanks. I don't like cartridge printers. I've never liked cartridge printers. Part of the problem is they want to charge you for everything. Oh, what you want me to repeat, Lynn? Because I don't. You have to let me know what you want me to repeat, please, and then I'll repeat it. And so Epson Eco tanks are better. HP some tanks. I forget what tanks they call them. The Canon something tanks. They're all tanks. They're all something with a tank on the end of it. They're better printers. The inks last longer. You pay less for the inks, and you don't have to worry about chips. You don't have to worry about all the garbage that comes with cartridges. As Deacon verify, he bought his sawgrass. It comes with chips. They literally, what they do? They literally brick your sawgrass for what? Not putting in the sawgrass uh cartridge in there.
Sawgrass for almost a year. I had been putting this this sublimation ink in, and then all of a sudden I needed to change my ink, and when I put the new inks in there, it voided. It said it put a watermark on all my prints after that, saying that I didn't use Sawgrass ink. So when I googled it, the higher ups at Sawgrass decided that, hey, they doing a hack over here, and they stopped it. And so it took me a while, and then by the time I got back to the printer, it had locked up on me.
Oh my goodness. See?
Yeah.
And that's why I don't. That's why I absolutely do not like um those those stupid cartridges, because they can do, for any reason they can just tell you, oh, we don't want to use it anymore, and we don't care, and you're gonna have to buy our stuff. HP is notorious for doing this. Notorious. All right, you buy the cartridge, and 2 months later you can't use any other person's cartridge but HP. 5 minutes later, somebody sued them. They go back to let you use everybody's cartridge, and 5 months later, they go right back to you can't use anybody's cartridge but HP again.
Wow.
Yeah, HP is
Yeah.
notorious for doing this. So be warned, and that's why I don't. That's why I absolutely do not like cartridges. I don't like anything to do with cartridges. And that's why I'm a avid just person that when it comes to anything to do with cartridges, any printer, I don't care what it is. That's why when I talk about DTF printers, you remember when I did a video about DTF printers, and even you asked me D about DTF printers, and I told you stay away from the ones with cartridges, and for that reason too, because they can do just that. They can say, you know what, to hell with you, we want you to buy the new printer, and start bricking your old printer on purpose. You get what I'm saying? So this is why I hate cartridges. You're literally at the whim of the manufacturer.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Because
at
all of a
any
sudden, just as soon as I put that ink in, man, it came across it put a watermark. All prints after that had this watermark on it. And I'm like, wow. Just so I had to scrap it. And then that's about the time the 8550 came on the scene. And I was like, I, I was in heaven after that.
Yeah,
Yep.
and this is why I can't really understand why Epson keep making these cartridge printers. I don't get it. Which is also another reason why I can't understand how come Epson keep making these printers with cartridges in them when they know people want these eco tanks. It makes absolutely no sense. But not my company. I'm not the one going out of business. They want to bankrupt themselves. That's up to them. But this is one of the printers that I highly recommend if you want to get into sublimation, want to know if sublimation is right for you. This is the best place. It's a really really good place to start. As you can see, it's not even $200, right?
I'm working
Coupled
on
with
it.
coupled with some of these sheets, some of these sheets, and you're what? You're good to go. You know, you are set, snug like a bug in a rug.
See, I'm behind, so I gotta play catch up.
Oh my goodness.
No, I say I'm
Yeah.
behind. I'm working on getting my mines, but for some reason I need to get. Nope, I ain't. I'm gonna say that for another day. Never mind.
Right. Yeah. So you get DTF sheets, all kind of DTF sheets, and you'll be fine.
Um,
And with some
trying to
with some
think what
ink.
else you need with sublimation.
The thing I recommend now, if you buy an Epson ink, now people don't understand. People Epson actually make a sublimation ink.
What they do?
Yes, Epson make a sublimation ink. So if you want to get like real good quality sublimation ink, Epson makes a sublimation ink, and you can only get it from certain places. But believe me, it's worth it. It's good quality ink. It's made for Epson print heads. You guarantee it's going to work, and it's going to work great because it's made for Epson print heads. The only problem I have with it is it takes a little bit to get the color adjustment right. So you have to sit down and play with the colors to get it right. But once you get the colors right, dude, I'm telling you, it is the best ink I've ever used in any one of those print heads for sublimation.
Yep.
It prints great. It moves smooth. The printers absolutely love them. You know, it's a sublimation. So if you want to do sublimation, that's where you go. Start here. You will save yourself a ton of money to get started, and you don't have to. You're not at the whim of any manufacturer if they say, "Oh, we don't want you to use somebody else's stuff tomorrow." You know what I'm saying? That's where you
And
start.
definitely if they win.
Now, if you want to talk about the best sublimation printer, now let me show you the best sublimation printer. Anybody wants to know the best sublimation printer? Let me show it to you right now, because since I'm here, and this is the printer I had. Gosh, put that out of the way. So it's all printers, and then go back to Epson again. Right here. Oh, it's on
Wide
sale too.
format. Is
It's
it
a
wide
wide
format?
format. Yes, it is a wide format. It is a Eco Tank. It's an Epson Eco Tank. It's $600. It's usually $700, as you can see. Price is right there.
And you know what? I kind of had that in mind when I bought my workforce.
Uh huh.
I was like, I'm gonna just go ahead on and gamble and just work with the carts, the refillable carts until I get my weight up to get that big one. I think that's the one I saw.
Yeah, that one, that printer, I'm telling you, that's the one I actually bought. And I'm telling you, once you fill it, you don't have to deal with refilling anything. You don't have to deal with playing with anything. You pop that in there, that print almost as good as the Epson 8550.
Now, question. Now, with that, like, I forgot what I was about to. Oh my God, I can't stand when that junk happens.
That's
Just go
fine.
ahead.
You remember in a minute. Now, with this 15,000, you can actually do the same things you do with the 8550. You can actually go in there
Yep.
and adjust how much ink you want coming out of the printhead. So this is what I think is the best printer for sublimation, because with sublimation you want a lot of ink, so you can adjust the amount of ink that comes out of the printhead. So this
And
Eco
that
Tank is like
and
the best sublimation printer
and,
because
and,
of just that feature alone.
and
Now,
most of the sublimations, maybe not unlike that one, but most printers are just like office printers. So their default setting is to like normal paper. So for
Hmm.
each print, you have to do like photo paper, high quality. I have to click each one of those before
Hmm.
I do a print because it's gonna go right back to the default.
Right. This one you can actually you can actually set that for it, so you can actually set that in your print driver, so you never have to change that.
Change that. Okay.
So
I look at
I'm gonna show you that right now. So if you ever want to set your printers, hey, while I'm teaching something, might as well teach something fun. So if you go into your print drivers and you ever want to, if you go to printer preferences, right, you can actually tell your printer to always print in photo glossy or semi
okay.
glossy, and then you
I
set
see.
this as your default. So every time you hit print, it will print at use this as your default.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Now you learned something new, right?
Sure did.
now a question
Hey man.
before I forget. Now, since, like, for example, since I had to buy the Catling, do I have to buy another software in
No,
order to?
No, you
No.
don't need. And the thing for
No.
sublimation, you don't need any software. We're not literally, like, sir to you. All you need for
Mhm.
sublimation, literally, is a printer, inks, and your papers. That's it. Oh, and a heat press.
Now
You don't
the
need anything
sawgrass.
else.
Now my sawgrass was a little more detailed. You could crop and stuff, but most sublimation printers are just set up like a regular printer. You go
Yeah.
into your file, print your design, fill the page, and print it out.
Oh, okay. Because yeah, the reason why I asked that because I had went into a thing last month and Kurt was laughing at me because I had to do some typing, reach out to my customers on an order, and by me by us actually changing this all the way over, I couldn't use it as a regular printer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So
And
like with most eco tanks, it's gonna come with a CD with it. Um, and if you don't have like the CD on the side of your laptop or your computer, you can just go online and download the driver, and you're ready to go. And it'll pop up like a regular printer. You know when you get ready to print a design or whatever it is you trying to print.
I see what you're saying.
mhm. Yeah, it's just a regular printer. The only thing is you don't want to use it to print. I mean, you technically can print regular stuff on it, or you can use it for a regular printer because it will show up. It's just going to be dull.
No, I was
Yeah,
just talking about like typing format. Like when I got
Yeah,
to
that's what I'm saying. You can use it to print regular stuff. It's just going to look dull.
yeah, yeah. I got a little cannon over here, a
Yeah,
little
that's
tiny
about
cannon
it.
for that. Yeah,
That's it. It's just going to look dull on the paper. That's all. It won't make a difference. It's just going to look dull.
yeah,
Versus a DTF printer, you don't want to print it on anything else but DTF sheets.
right.
All right. Now let's talk about supplies. Let's hand it over to Mr. D man so he can tell us about supplies.
Well, actually, like for blanks, since you already right there, a Walmart.com is perfect. You could just put in there sublimation blanks, and you just be amazed at what pops up. But here's
Really?
some right. Now, when I look at DTF, as I said earlier, I'm just looking at ways I can, for my area, I can like infuse things that might help me out. Like I ran across this. This is actually a clock, and I did one for someone, and it takes like 9 photos, and you have to be real good to put this one on. And after you press it, you put the
So
clock
that's
together.
that.
It
Those
comes with the
blanks. Holy mess.
yes, that's what I'm talking about. And here's one right here. This is a blank one right here, and this is my mom. And I just did that, and it spins. Actually, it spins, it rotates, and it goes to another picture. And what it is, it has I'm holding this. It has the adhesive backing, and you just have to crop the picture out. If you go into Canva or any design space that can make turn a picture into a heart, you can do hearts. I got keychains. Uh, what I usually do, like if you get a large order from me, this one lady, her mom had passed away, so I put a picture of her mom on the keychain. You can do your logo. Like a lot of times I order shirts. Um, inside the shirt, inside the box is just pins in there with they advertising. So you can use that. Um, this is what I like here, the socks. Okay, so I get these from a company called Silky Sock. And if you look at you actually sublimation only go on light garments. So like the high school in my area here is Cape Central, and these are their colors. So I just take a big band and put my design and put it right on there and press it. And how you press it, these are the adult jigs right here. And
Okay.
it just fits inside I got my did I lose you guys?
no,
No, we're
we
still
still
here.
here.
Okay. Okay, give me a second. and then you just fit the jig inside the sock. Give me a second. Let me get this right. Bear with me. Now, once you get the jig on there, say like it'll be a lot straighter, and then you just take your sub paper and then you press your design onto the sock
Across the white area, right?
across the white area.
Okay.
So, like I say, I got different colors for like whatever school in the area, or like say if you somebody order a hoodie or like a basketball shirt, they can have matching socks. So it's just something I just thought to add in, and then look at this right here in loving memory. It's like a bench, and I made one for someone. You take the photo and it cuts in half, and the older gentleman, he was on this side and his wife was on this side, and it looked real nice, man. I don't have a picture of it right now, but those are some of the blanks that you can do
Now I've
with
been seeing that
sublimation.
like
Right,
now
and
these
these
some
right here is a magnet for um like cars. You can put these on like on the side of a car. Once you press their logo onto it, um, like I say, man, you could. I mean,
what do you charge
the
for that?
huh? Say what?
I've been on Facebook, I've been seeing a lot of females and males making that thing. What is the actual price for that bench thing?
Oh, you get like three of them for like
No, I'm talking about like for you to make them, how much you
oh I charge someone $30.
oh that's it?
Yeah, you get three of them for like nine, 12, eight somethings, $8 or something like that.
Oh yeah, I
I
probably
just all I did was press out the photo, and then I lined the front and the back of the bench together because you take it apart, and then when I pressed it, the part in the middle just peeled off, and when I put the bench together, it looked like they actually sitting on the bench.
oh so all I have to do is just send you a picture. So would you be able to do this? Because last time I invest in your stuff that I want
See,
this.
let me show you what I'm
I
talking
want
about.
this right here. I like
Let me show you
this
what I'm talking about.
for my dad on that bench. You heard D?
Let me show you what I'm talking about. Ah, if I can get it apart.
You heard me, D?
Huh? Say what?
I said I'd like for you to sublimate this picture on to that bench for my dad.
You you have to crop it. I don't know if I can get that whole picture on there.
Even if it's I can send it to you, make it smaller, as long as it's on the bench, I don't care. Now you could do
Okay.
the top, and then
Hold on.
you
Let
could
me
do
show
the
you what I'm
top,
talking about.
you could do the top the same way, and then you could do the bottom the same way.
So what I do is this. When you sub it, I would take your picture and I would put these two together and lay it on the bench on my press. And then I take the photo that I want and lay it on the top. And once I press, everything around and just every only thing that's gonna stay is where the white is
Just
at.
well, yeah.
And everything else will stay on the paper. And then I just put it back together. And when I put it back together, it'll be like that. So when you see it, it'll almost look like, they sitting in the bench, on the bench. And then these pieces here as well, I put like in there and they'll get a little, these will be like the side pieces.
I like that.
Yeah. But like I say, man, you just go through the blanks. He pulled up the website and you could just like in your area, headbands, knee braces, all types of stuff you could sublimate, man. You can add something in, man, in your bag. Just like basketball, you need a crossover,
Right, right.
you need a hezzy, you need everything. So
And
like I
that's the
say,
thing.
just know your customers and know your community, and you can supplement into your DTF business, man.
You exactly, and that's what I was trying to say. If you're sublimating, right, or your sublimation printer is down, right, you can literally just keep going. You don't have to sorry, not your sublimation, your DTF printer's down, you don't have to think about anything. You just go, hey, look, my printer's down. Let me find something else to do.
You
My
could you could
sublimation, my
sublimate
sublimation.
you could sublimate dinner plates. Man, you could sublimate so many things, man. You could
Mm-hmm.
sublimate with, you know.
Oh, yeah.
But you just know your community and know your customers, man, and you can, you know,
Yeah, you worried about that. I gotta. That's why
hey, I'm gonna tell
I
you
gotta.
something else. It's on their license plates, like the front end, like some certain states don't require you to have a front license plate.
Mm-hmm.
You could do license plates, all that kind of stuff. It's on there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and it's crazy you said license plate because I got a LED bulletproof license plate for my little brother on the front of my custom car.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
See.
you could do all that, man. So like if t-shirts ain't moving today, somebody might be hitting you on something else, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah. See,
And
y'all way up there. That's why I say I gotta play catch up. Or you think I did with because I want to do my own sticker. I went and bought this. The little
oh,
iron so I could be able to do the stickers. And found out I see some videos I was watching on Santa Kurt, people doing sublimation and DCF on shoes. That's kind of slick.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah, you can
yeah.
supplement shoes.
Like
Actually,
that.
actually,
And
my heat press come with an attachment where you can do shoes.
I bet you
I
that
can
thing.
do. I could sublimate socks. I got an attachment where you can do the
I thought it was
what's
only
the things
attachment
when
to
you
the
put
head.
the drink inside the I got the bottle, the little foam that goes around it. I can do the coolers and everything. See my press comes, this bottom piece comes out, and then I can put another attachment in there.
Have you
I can go
tried?
with a smaller
Have you done sublimation to shoes yet, or you haven't reached that goal yet?
well, no, well, sublimation. I mean, you would have to have a light shoe for one to do it on,
Yeah.
and you would
You're
have to
right
use it.
about that.
Heck, I would just go with the DTF instead of sublimation.
So you're right about that because I noticed everybody that sublimating is on white shoes. I haven't seen no color shoe yet.
Right, right.
It's just and I notice every video that does sublimation to the shoes, they I guess they ain't finna ever go out of style. Air Force Ones.
Right. Now there is a company that sell shirts. The inside is cotton and just the front part is polyester, just right up here, and they allow you to just get that whole front end because sublimation for real. If once you press it, it looks and feels good. It actually goes into the fabric. It becomes the fabric. You know.
and that's what a lot of people tend to
Yep.
like
Oh,
about
and so
sublimation is
and,
that it
and
blends in with the fabric, and it tends to last almost as long as a shirt. But I just don't like the quality.
right.
Sometimes it just looks weird, and
Yeah, it feels.
it
Yeah,
depends on yeah, it looks weird sometimes, and then depends on the shirt. It don't look right, and it depends on the color of the shirt. You can't put it on everything. It has to be white,
yeah.
and I'm not a white person. I don't like white. I like every other color but white shirts.
Right,
I have a
right.
question for you, Kurt. Um, so for sublimation, since it's similar to DTL, now I get tricked out by this cold pill, hot pill stuff.
Hmm.
1 minute, everybody say cold pill good, hot pill cool. And then some people says they got um sublimation sheets that's hot and cold pill. But then I still be getting confused because,
There's
like
no
I
such
said, I
thing
can
as
get
there's no such thing as cold or hot peel sublimation sheets.
real.
Yeah, I don't know where you got that from.
Yeah,
No,
all I know, if it don't
no,
break, if
Yeah.
it ain't broke, I ain't fixed. I
no,
just let mine cool for 15 seconds, man.
Dude,
I ain't touching nothing.
look,
I be
see,
seeing people do the hot peel.
oh my goodness.
I don't see the significance of it.
This is a sublimation sheet. The sublimation sheet
and on there it
is just a
says
piece of
cold or
paper.
hot.
Just a piece
But
of
does
paper.
that thing say it's hot or cold pill?
No, no hot or no peel, no nothing. Look, man, this is just a piece of paper, okay? This is just a piece of paper, and what it does is absorbs ink.
Right.
That's all it does. So anybody tell you about hot or cold peel in
No, no,
sublimation?
I think he's talking about DTF.
I think that's what they're talking about, DTF, and they make it sound like it's sublimation, but sublimation don't have hot or cold.
No, that's
You
what I'm saying.
literally,
Like,
you can, put it like this, you can literally pick up you can literally pick up the heat press and peel off your thing. Literally
That's
pick up the heat
gone.
press and just grab the thing and pick it off.
Yeah, you don't
my
have to wait.
problem is
There's no waiting
I
period.
keep going slow. I need to learn how to, because I notice when I do slow, then I mess up.
You're
What?
talking
What?
about DTF. DTF is a whole different ballgame than sublimation.
No, when I was not, I never had one, but when I was experimenting with one of my friends, well, old friends, and I noticed I was messing up, but I noticed that her her sheet said hot and cold pill, and she said she has a vendor that she goes to. I don't know. I'm just saying. I
I
never
don't
did.
know. I don't.
Y'all see my little setup.
She probably was doing the
Hey,
DTF
you
hack.
know what though? I
Yeah,
think
the
one.
hack probably. That's probably
Hey,
what it was.
I think one pack of my DTF sheets, that one brand we looked at that time, it did say hot and cold peel, but I always wait 15. I wait till it's cool and peel.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
DTF sheets.
disregard all that.
Right, DTF sheets do say hot or cold peel. That is a fact. But in the grand scheme of things, it and if you're smart enough, you just wait.
Right, right. I'm gonna wait.
Just wait.
I don't see the significance because you have to wait till it cool so it can stay on the fabric. You know.
Because if you apply enough pressure to it, and that's the thing, if you apply enough pressure to it when you push on your DTF press, because people love to apply extreme pressure to these things. If you apply extreme pressure to your prints and then you pick it up, you can actually, if you have a hot peel DTF sheet, you can just peel it right off.
Huh, I
Yes,
didn't know that.
yeah. But if you have a cold peel, you have to let it cool. The ones that the sheets I like to buy I can't remember the damn names right now. Those are cool. Those are hot peels, and if I apply enough pressure to it, I can just rip it off when I pick it up.
Hmm,
But I still let them cool because I just don't like to ruin my designs.
right.
Because if you pay attention, and a lot of people don't pay attention, right at the end where it usually picks up, always damage that little point. So just let it cool.
So I saw someone do it on YouTube. I'm like, if it ain't broke,
Don't
don't
fix it.
fix it.
So
But let's
back
get
to
back to
those.
this sublimation game. Now, see, you have a website you say you go to. I want people to get hip on that one.
Oh, one on in particular is just
No, see,
Walmart.com.
no, C said he has a website he told me about
Oh,
that he gets supplies from.
No, I did in the past,
What's the name of
but
it? Come on, tell
see,
the
this
people
for
about it,
another
man.
day. It's for another day. We talking about sublimation, so we just stick to sublimation. Talk about that.
But that site sells blanks. We want to spread information.
yeah, we're trying to find sublimation blanks.
Yeah, anything that sells blank,
I,
anything to do with that. That's what we're doing. We're talking about
And
all of it right here.
what's the other site? SDEESTY. What's that site? They you just Google sublimation blanks with them. That's where I
Hmm.
got the clock
Ah,
from SD. I got the clock from them,
okay. Etsy,
and just put sublimation blanks and everything.
come up,
Uh, T- Timu, all of them
Timu.
got. You just put sublimation blanks and everything pops up.
Nice. One of the sites. Let's. Since he's doing what he's doing, I'm gonna bring up equipment. I can't remember the name of them. Damn people. I can never remember this name of this website, and I use it so much. They sell equipment, and I cannot remember their damn names for
Is it
the life
stalls?
of me. No. They sell sublimation equipment.
I don't know.
I'll find them in a second. As soon as I see their names, I remember it. But I cannot remember the name of this damn website, and I use it quite a lot too.
You can even find that dang on paper where I had it wrote down. It was on a paper where D was giving me the information for the socks. Trying to find the freaking paper. I had it wrote down when D gave me the silky socks .com, but hopefully I didn't throw it away. Man, my brain be going 1,000 places.
Oh, I almost forgot to show you guys, man. These are my
Fruit
beanies
sign, there
too.
it is. So this is one site I tend to use a lot. So let
I'm
me
scared to use website.
share my page with you guys, so you can see what is
These
going
are my
on.
beanies, and they come with their own. And when you order these from this site, Silky Socks, they are automatically every time you order them, they come with their own
Sample.
jig, and they give you bags to put them in, to put your product in.
Well,
So
that's pretty
that's for the
slick.
socks and everything. They give you like everything you need. So uh they gave me one for like little smaller kids. I got the one for smaller kids, so I print my design out and press it on.
Universal?
Huh?
Universal?
No, this is the inside.
No, no, what I'm saying is like when you get them for little kids, you got the adults, and then you got the little kids, then you got teenagers, but they be not you did I say that word right? Like fitted beanies for
Well, these say infant right here, and these are like large for like guys with dreads or whatnot. And then
okay.
I could print Bob Marley off or like on this side and this side, and then shoot, he official, you know. And
Right,
like I say, it come with a little jig to stretch it out a little bit, and then you just slide your jig in, and you ready to press it.
nice.
Once you
And
get it
that's
on, it just come with
and
everything you need to press. And the same with sports bras, them boy shorts, the females be wearing, and I and so you could just leggings. You could sublimate a lot, man. With you can go a lot of different routes with sublimation.
yes, you can. And that's what people don't get. You can just keep sublimating away.
Yeah.
Only on white and light colors.
Mm,
And like I say, just go on their website, and then you I mean your area. You be like, okay, this might work, this might not work, and then you just try a couple of little items, and they're not expensive except for the socks. I think my socks cost like $4 a pair because they are some good socks. Because when you stretch it, the thing about sublimation, when you stretch it, see it already got the orange in the background. Most socks ain't gonna do that, and that's gonna help it your design because when you put your design on, most socks go have that white part. That white part will be showing, but the sock already got it covered, and that's with each color. It got black in between. Whatever color the bottom is, it's gonna match.
And then
oh, nice.
for some, what's so crazy about the socks that you got that I like it, how the little orange thread is in there. But like people that like to wear they socks high and they calf
Right,
muscles be big, so when that image on there,
right.
it's good.
So,
That's lit. That's lit.
so this one guy, man, he real good, man. He played for middle school here. I made him a hoodie, and then I'm gonna put the middle school design on one sock, and the other one gonna say you can't guard me on the other one. And
Nice.
yeah, and yeah, and so once you get your name out there, man, people start
Right.
hitting you up, man.
Yeah,
And like for your shirts, I got the dress socks, the street socks that come all the way up. So whatever design, you can also have matching socks. So that's like
Ah,
a trend you could start in your area.
see. And that's another thing. I wanted to do a thing about that too. I want to do a video about um business about people knowing their area because there's a lot of misinformation going around there, and people think that, oh, this person making millions of dollars on their website doing this, and then they think they can come on and do the same thing and get away with it. That's not how this works. Huh? I can't hear you, D.
Network.
Huh?
Or you got a network.
Yeah, it's not that simple, and you got to know your area. You got to know the people who live around you. You got to know what they like, what they don't like. It's not just one size fit all because they making money don't mean you can make money the same way. That's another
And
thing.
sometimes
I want to do another class on that stuff, and let's leave that for another day.
and something else I did. I started I got a Facebook page, and so what I'm doing like a free hoodie giveaway. If you like and subscribe and put a friend request in, first I start off giving away one free hoodie. I'm just go out up the ante. I'm giving away three of them, and then that'll drive my. And then all it is you just creating content, man. If you
Right?
got enough content up there, people will see, and
Exactly.
you'll get some rotations.
Yeah, I
Perfect.
got I got I got a couple of things. I use one of Kurt ideas. So like I said, it's a small thing for me because I've been having so much stuff going on because I got a lot of responsibility. So like in this area, y'all right. It's how you apply yourself. That's why I'm doing my best because it is like, you know, certain people like I noticed in my area, they pick and choose, if that makes sense. Then around here, they're support, by my age, they quick to support younger, people's doing something quicker
And
than my
you know,
age.
hey, hey man, I saw the same trend, but man, once I did that free hoodie giveaway that I'm doing for the 18th, the drawing is on the 18th. I done got like 100 and some friend requests. So you just offer free things, man. People gonna come. It's a science to it, man. It's like fishing.
Yeah, there you go. See?
And
Yeah,
and
I get
and
what
and
you're
all
saying.
my
Like,
ads, I fed my ad into AI, and AI spit out the ad and told me how to market it, when to do the target date for the giveaway, how many days to narrow it down. I mean, like the last 3 to 4 days, I got another ad I'm gonna do. Hurry up while the
Perfect.
countdown ending soon. I'm just saying, and everything I'm doing it's increasing my subscribers.
There you go.
Yeah.
Perfect. Perfect. So
So it's like,
what,
man,
what,
it's like you have to be appealing to your.
to
It's
yourself?
a market out there,
Yeah.
and you got to
Yeah.
be innovative, and you have
Yeah.
to
So
get in.
yeah. So we're gonna try to leave that for another class, huh?
Yeah.
Let's leave some of that
Okay.
suspense. So I want to talk about equipment that people can actually buy if they really want to get into sublimation. Um, Here's some of the equipment. All right. These are the Epson 24-inch printers. See, remember you talking about somebody, the people that was doing the full t-shirt prints?
Yeah.
This is a printer they were using. Printers like this, 24-inch printers or wider, right? So they're
Right.
printing large prints, and then they take the whole shirt, popping it down, and then pressing the entire sublimation print on the shirt.
Right.
That's what they're doing.
would you be able to blow it up a little bit? Because I ain't got my glasses.
You gotta click on the one you want to see, and then double if you hover your mouse over the one you want to see, it's gonna bring a little pin. You just click on it, and it's gonna make it the biggest one on your screen.
Well, I have to type in that one. I don't know why my dumb self was trying to type it in on
It,
on your.
yeah, no, just move your mouse over the one you want to see, and then just click on it, and it will actually make that bigger. It's gonna bring up like this little tiny this pin, and then you just click on the pin. It's gonna make it the biggest one on your screen, so you can see it.
I I just blew the price up and I shrunk it right back down.
All right, so all these printers,
Oh,
yeah, so
Yeah,
all these
yeah,
printers are
those are the
24.
printers when you see those shirts, the entire shirt
Yeah,
cover.
yep, these are the printers that's doing it. Now, you see the ink. Now, if you pay attention to the ink in the background, so the ink in the background, let me click on it. I'm gonna make the ink bigger. See that ink right here? That ink, you can buy this ink and you can use it in any Epson EcoTank printer.
hmm.
That's the sublimation ink I was talking about, Epson makes.
And like you said, 24. Oh, 24 inches.
Yeah, and that's a 24-inch printer.
You know what's so
But,
crazy? Ain't
mhm,
nobody doing it around here. The whole t-shirt.
Hey, now you got the 24-inch printer. Now you need a press.
yeah, and it's not
No, I
expensive.
ain't
It's
got it
very
yet.
look, look.
This what I actually want. I want that thing.
Yeah, look at that. The Eps
So,
the print the Epson ink, it's just $40 for the whole bottle, and it holds a lot of ink. That thing fills my tank twice.
So you got one of those too?
I had the ink and I had the printer, and I don't have a sublimation printer. But when I had my Epson, the 15,000 eco tank I showed you earlier, that ink was in my printer, and it filled the tank twice.
Hmm.
That's how much ink is in that bottle.
See,
how
but
many milliliters?
It's 140.
that thing is for sublimation, correct? To do whole
Yeah,
t-shirt
it's
sublimation.
sublimation ink. Yep, it does the same exact thing any other sublimation ink does, but it's built. It's come from Epson, so you know you're gonna get good quality ink. You don't have to worry about the nonsense. You don't have to worry about the clogging your printer. You don't have to worry about nothing. It's built for Epson print heads. It's gonna work great for Epson print heads.
But you would
You just
think that
can't buy it anywhere. That's the only downside. You can't buy it anywhere. You got to buy it from specific places, and
Hey,
this website is
that
one of
one
them.
didn't that one printer come with a roll?
Huh?
I think I
I think it
think.
comes with a roll with that 24, doesn't it?
Yes. Now this printer does come with a roll. So let me go back. So this
See
printer
y'all.
is a roll printer. There it is. It's a roll
Oh my.
printer.
See y'all way out my league. Dang. Because that would be nice if I was in sublimation.
Yeah. I'm not in sublimation. Like I said, I don't have the space. Like I was saying in the beginning, I don't have the space. But if I had the space, I still wouldn't buy this printer. I don't like how much it costs.
I mean, I would have to see a demand in sublimation or what I could actually sublimate. I mean,
Yeah.
you could, yeah, I would have to see if I can invest. I have to crunch the numbers on that.
Yeah,
That
you'd have to
too,
crunch the
yeah.
numbers on it.
See,
Yeah.
and then I'm the type, since I don't know too much about sublimation, I'm the type of the goofy that's gonna try to find a way to do turn that into to being able to do DTF.
You can't. You
No,
can't do DTF on that. That's only 4 tanks. That's all that's the primary colors. Your black, your blue, your yellow, and your your black, your blue, yellow, and your red. Okay, that's 4 channels. You need 6.
yeah,
At least you need at least 5 to do a DTF.
BTF, yeah.
All right, so that wouldn't work. But this printer is great for sublimation, and that's what it's built for. It's built for doing sublimation. Now, if you're doing
When you get some time,
sublimation, you
can you
can
be
make
able to
a
send me
bunch of
that
money
link?
out of, huh?
When you when you get some time, can you send me that link?
For swing design, just get on your computer and type swing design. This is an actual website. I bought stuff from here before.
Swing
I'm not again
design.
not I'm not affiliated swing design. Swing design don't know I exist. It's just I bought something from them before and I don't mind them at all. I use you can get this stuff from Heat Transfer Warehouse. You can get it from Ninja something, Ninja Transfers, American Heat something something. There's a bunch of websites that sell this printer. This is just the one I use.
And you said what's the name? What's the name of it?
Swing Designs.
Sure.
No, I got that. I'm to my
Oh, it's an Epson Shore Color Pro F570.
It sounds like a Ford pickup.
Yeah. But no, this you know, again, if you're gonna get into oh, Lynn asked me a question. Hey, I wanted to do that because the college does a free giveaway for the Christmas, and I was trying to catch some hoodies, but I was got away with two. And how can we help each other, guys? So, Lynn, you can actually uh either send us questions in the group. Okay, you know the group's there for whoever. The group is there for everybody. This is just for people on the net who's not a part of the group. You know, you're part of the group, you join our group, and all this information is still there because these two guys are in the group, and D will answer questions, C will answer questions, I will answer questions, and everybody in the group will just answer questions. We're just there just to help each other out. So if you need
570.
questions answered, just shout it in the group, and somebody will spit out the answers.
Was a question about sublimation?
Yeah, yeah. She was thinking about doing the same thing. She was thinking about doing what you just said a while ago about that giveaway thing and the colleges.
Yes, yes. What I did, I just went into Chat GP. I had like a little paragraph. I just designed a company, and I'm trying to increase subscribers and give me a game plan on how I should. I'm trying to market my free hoodie giveaway, and it spit out like 5 pages worth of stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So
yeah.
see, there you go.
And it's gonna drive interest in your business,
Oh
So
yeah, it
I'm
will.
always give,
Definitely will. Guaranteed.
and that's how you other people like my man C said, people feel loyal to certain people,
Hmm.
and they won't even subscribe to you because the other person that they usually get their product from might see that they subscribe.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
Yep.
so
That's what I was
what
getting to. Thanks, D.
and another thing, if any of you guys have a Hobby Lobby in your city, uh, every Monday, Hobby Lobbies, all their hoodies and their shirts is 50% off. So a $16 hoodie only costs $8.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. There you
So
go.
that's
See,
something to think about. And that's why I go to do my giveaways. But yeah, giveaway drives drives
drive your
up
business. Drive your business.
drives your business. Yes.
Drive always does, always does. Yeah, and you can do that with DTF too. It's not you don't have to do it with just sublimation. You can do it with DTF. You can do it with anything.
Yeah. Oh, that's what
So
my giveaway is, a DTF hoodie.
see, there you go. So another thing, one of the most important things that you're gonna need for sublimation is the oven. Uh, so let's talk about the ovens here real quick. So there's the
Oven?
ovens. Yes, DTF ovens. You're gonna need
Oh
a
yeah.
heat press.
Oh,
You're gonna need an oven. My goodness. And this
Well,
is where
this
the
stuff is much
space.
cheaper.
This is where the
Wow.
space. Yeah, this is where the space and sublimation start truly come in. Okay.
okay. Okay. This is a DTF oven.
No,
Th-
no sublimation oven.
No sublimation.
We're still
Oh,
talking
oh, I see. I
sublimation.
get you. For oh yeah, because you have to, like, for the mugs, the tumblers, and
Oh,
stuff like that. Okay, I got you.
everything. Oh yeah. When you talk
Yeah.
about sublimation, man, you just need space, space, and on top of space. If you don't have space, you're gonna need space, and if you don't have space, you're gonna create space. If you don't can't create space, you're
Dude,
gonna be out of space.
that oven cost
So
that much, and I paid $600 for mine.
yeah, I don't know what you crazy, but but yeah, you can get
Pretty
some good
cheap.
stuff for a decent
Yours
price.
had a phone charging outlet on it. You pay extra for that. Hey, you know how they get you, man. They add some extra stuff on there and try to charge you.
Oh, he's trolling you, boy. He's trolling you hard.
Man, y'all better leave me alone.
Oh, so you got the oven?
Yeah,
Yeah,
remember.
he has an
Oh yeah,
oven.
I remember now. Oh, so you
Oh,
gonna use
dude.
the sublimation? No, so what you gonna use? DTF or sublimation?
So what
Sublimation.
I'm thinking about doing, I got the DTF set up, but when he doing the I want to be the first that I know to do the whole t-shirt. So I'm thinking about I might want to invest in that 24 inches Espen tank because ain't
Right.
nobody doing the whole t-shirts around here.
Yeah, but it's
Ah,
right, but it have to be sublimation. And is it if anybody wearing like the
Mhm.
polyester? Are they wearing it around there?
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. And then how I figure I can get away with it because I can use an all white shirt throughout my whole little
Hey,
product dress and just do a whole design because that's what a lot of people is doing around here to match
okay.
their Jordans and stuff.
Now the website where I got those socks from, Silky Socks, they sell a shirt. It's like black up in here. The sleeves is black, and all this is white. And then
And
you
that way you can
sublimate
just have
on the
that
white,
design in the
and then
middle.
the black. They got Silky Socks. That's the website. Write it down and just check. And then you might be able to find something you might find a little cheaper somewhere else. But Silky Socks.
Now, with this, per se, if I was to get that type of printer, I like y'all said, well, y'all said, correct me if I'm wrong, with sublimation, I just have to get, well, I got butcher paper. I just have to get more. And I think it's something else I was missing.
Plenty of tape.
heat take. Get
Yeah, I
a
got,
actually, if he buys this package right here, okay, this package right here comes with everything and an oven. Even if you don't need an oven, it comes with tumblers. It comes with the wraps. Let me show you. Comes with a
I got
tumbler.
three bucks. I got 3 boxes of tumblers downstairs.
Look, so it gives you more tumblers. You see that? So the thing, it's in the little red card behind it. It gives you access to this design thing they have so fancy. It's a design website. I checked it out. They have a bunch of little cool designs. You can actually go there and get a bunch of cool little designs from them. So you can actually get started in doing sublimation stuff. They give you the wraps. So that's that thing right here. You have to wrap the mugs
Yeah.
and stuff. So you get a
Now,
bunch of cool stuff with this package, and they'll give you a bunch of
Yeah,
tips. So
got
it's
tape.
not like you're missing out on anything. They literally give you everything you need to get started with sublimation right
Yeah,
off the bat.
because you're gonna run through a lot of tape.
Oh, you go to a lot
yeah,
of
I
tape,
got, I got a lot of
Because
tape
and
they
downstairs.
got
and
this thing
and
they
and,
call
and if you really
they
want
call
to, you can actually get financing through this actual website
yeah.
if you want
Now,
to. I wouldn't do it, but I'd get my own bank to finance this. But you can actually, if you really care to, you can actually finance through them.
yeah, that'll be, and you ain't got to do. All you have, well, you'll need, well, sublimation paper you'll need, right?
They give you sublimation paper. There it is right there.
Oh, okay.
Give you 3 rolls of it too.
That'll
All the
be
different
nice
sizes.
because ain't nobody doing it over here. Like that'll be crazy. Yeah, I'll be spending some money, but man, I'm telling you, like, ain't nobody doing it around here too. And that
Small
part can
investment
step my
money.
game up. That'll go crazy.
Yeah, they give you a bunch of stuff, man. They really hook you up. Look like they give you extra print. So it look like they even give you a software to go with your printer.
Now, do I
So
need
it
that
look like they
software?
give
That's the thing.
yes, this is Epson's Edge Pro Print. It's a software to help you size and manipulate your photos so that when you print on your 24-inch printer, it comes out the way you want.
Now, D
It's
said
it's,
some
it's just
stuff.
it's just a software that goes with the printer.
I ain't forgot about you, D. I remember what you just said, just in case you forgot. He said,
What's
now,
up?
far as now, I should be able to use this big old. Well, this ain't big. I should be able to use. So if I get that, I should be able to still use this to do my
Sublimation.
Yeah, and it
yeah.
comes with and you can buy the stand so it sits on the stand so the paper
Oh,
runs. So when you print, it just runs right into the stand so it catches it and everything. It's a
Wow.
really cool printer. It's a really cool printer. They really thought it through. I personally just don't need it. I don't see a need for me to buy it. So I'd never buy it.
I think I'll be interested in that. I'm quite sure I'm very interested in that. Yeah, it is pricey, but but that thing comes with that stand too, huh?
No, it's optional. You
Or
buy the stand
separate,
opposite.
separate.
Hmm.
So separate.
Man, I can make a killing with that.
You can buy. I'm pretty sure they have a bundle with the stand. Let me see if they even have a bundle with the stand. So Epson F series printers. Let me see if they have a bundle with the stand. Yep, there's a bundle with the stand right there. You don't need the oven, so you can actually buy the bundle with the stand in it. See?
Oh, it's sold out. Huh. So- See, that's what I was trying to. That's what I was gonna ask you. Like, how did you find that bundle? That's what I meant to say, but I said something else. Like where you could
Yeah.
look
So
at all
there.
the print.
Yeah. So if you go to their website on the top here, it tells you all the stuff you can buy. The cameos, things. You just go to Sublimation and you go to the Epson F series. Click on it, and it goes to show you all the bundles they have.
Oh, okay, I see it.
Yeah.
It says, like I said, when you click on sublimation,
Mhm.
um,
And
let
then
me
show you
see.
all the bundles they have. They have bundles with cutters,
Let me see.
bundles with cups, bundles with. Oh, here's another one. There's another bundle with the stand. This is not sold out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They have a lot of bundles, dude. They sell bundles all the time. This is kind of the reason why I like this website. I looked at all of the other ones. Their bundles are kind of like crappy, but I like this one because their bundles usually make sense.
Well, my heat press is big enough. Mine's a 16 by 24.
Yeah,
You got
these guys
16 by
bundles.
24?
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he has a big heat press. But
Whoa.
these guys bundles usually make a lot they make actual sense, and that's why I like shopping here. And I didn't bookmark, and for some reason, every time I need this website, I keep forgetting what it's called. I have to look for it. But they do
Hey man, I ain't
when
know
they
you
make sense,
had a
they make sense.
16 by 24.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they actually these guys actually
And
make
he
sense.
how he said that. Uh-huh.
I actually got it for cheap on what's the name? Shoot, but y'all hitting me. I'm still okay. I'm trying to find.
No, I didn't know. I thought I had the biggest press
Mm-mm.
How big
outside
is
of.
No,
I
you?
didn't know
you
they had
got
the
one bigger than
16 by
me.
24. Huh?
And see, here's a stand by itself.
See,
You can
I'm
buy the
still
stand
on
by
the
itself. The stand's like what almost what, $300. You can buy an extended warranty. And here's a huge, the 44-inch die sublimation printer. This is a
see,
huge
I'm
printer.
stuck on oh man. I'm on the same I'm on the same thing. I'm trying to see which one fits my pockets. Because I'm
Yeah,
looking at
I
the
mean,
yeah, this one's
F5.
a massive printer, 44 inches wide. So with this now, if you're gonna do a 44-inch, and this is what I was talking about budget when I started the entire thing, you can go crazy buying sublimation printers. Now, if you're gonna do sublimation printers and you really want to do sublimation printers and you really want to get in sublimation, the best way to truly get in sublimation doing garments is making them yourself. And with this, as you can see, what you do is you buy the fabric, the polyester or whatever fabric you want to get. Then you just get the raw fabric and then you press the entire fabric with this 44 inch.
Oh,
And
that's
then
what
and
Dee
then
was
you sew
talking
it.
about. So sublimation it has to be polyester shirts.
That's has to be at least a 50-50 blend. At least no less
yeah,
than 50
yeah,
50 blend.
something like. I
Fifty
think you can get away
cotton,
with a
50.
50-50 blend.
Hmm.
But like,
No less than
but
50
like, but
50.
like what he say, if you really into sublimation, you could print the garments and sell the garments, big blocks of garments. Because if I'm a maker, I'm I'm gonna get the garments from him, and then that way, when I do my shirt, it looks a lot better because when you do the shirt and the garments is already sublimated, you see what I'm saying?
What you
Yeah,
mean?
that's
The
sublimation.
garments supplement. What you mean by that? I kind of got
Okay, you cutting out the instead of if he's saying if I made shirts, if I could make a shirt, I would get that printer and just print the garment out. Say like Martin Luther King at the speech, and then I cut my whole shirt up and design my shirt out of that one garment, out of that one
Fabric.
sublimation.
Mhm.
You see what I'm
Fabric.
saying? So your shirt will look, it won't look printed. It'll look
It
more
will look
like it
like a
was
one seamless piece of print.
right.
It's pretty cool, but you have to know
See,
how
and
to
then
make shirts.
my thing is doing them whole t-shirts too. I
And that's
seen
that's that's what I'm talking about. A whole T-shirt. You literally buy the fabric, press the fabric with the sublimation ink, and then you cut it, make the shirt, and then sell it. And it looks literally it. If you go to this, if you ever go to the store and you see those fully printed jackets or T-shirts, that's what they are.
So, like in the scene where it's stitched, the design is still all in there on top in the, what I'm saying? Because you use the pre-sublimated fabric to make the shirt.
oh, cause you heard about that. Cause I was watching a young lady on there, and hello, how you doing? And
Hey, how y'all fellas doing?
All right.
and she did a good job. But what I noticed when she was sublimating her shirt, like you could see, like it was like box, box, box. Like I was like, oh man, what the heck going on? Like you can actually see it in her design. It didn't just look like
Yeah,
whole shirt. You could see the
and
creases
that and
of it.
and that's what this
Oh,
44-inch printer does.
hold up.
So
You
if you if
you saying
so if you look at this printer here, you see it? It how they literally show the design of the pieces that they cut out. You can cut out the garment to match the actual design of the clothes you're gonna cut. So when you
right.
cut it, it literally fits in place. When you stitch it together, it
Hey.
seams in place.
And
Pretty cool
something
stuff.
else about
But you
it.
gotta
Are
be
you
really into sublimation. They got a lot of space. Stuff that I don't have.
and something else about sublimation too? Like if I just press this on the shirt, this corner right here is gonna show up in my design, right? So for sublimation, I will have to do something like this. I will have to tear it. I have to tear it like so that when it press, it won't have that on there. If I was gonna press this on my shirt, I would tear it like this. For some reason, the lines will show up, and if you do it like this, for some reason it won't show up in your design. You have to
But
like tear around it. You can't cut it out.
okay,
Yep,
If that makes sense.
yep,
yeah, do.
yeah. Sublimation is one of them things where if you don't do it right, it will look like crap.
Yeah. Cause I think where is this shirt at? This was like the first shirt I did, and if you look at it, I'm not sure if you could see it. If you look from the side or something, you could see where the outline of the shirt, where the design was. I pressed it wrong. Let me see. Let me get up.
Yeah, sublimation is very. Sorry, let me say it right. Sublimation is extremely temperamental. Extremely.
Yes.
Okay, you don't do sublimation and don't think it's gonna be perfect. It's temperamental, very temperamental. So you have to
Okay.
be.
If I could hold it up, maybe you could see it a little bit. You could see where the outline of the design was, or just a little bit. If you
You're like a baby shadow of it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a wherever it presses down on it, and it's I guess the heat or
Hmm.
something how it goes in, and
Yeah.
if you like right here, you can see where it's the outline is a little bit,
Hmm.
Hmm.
and so by let me see what I'm at.
See, and her
If
right,
I
you
can,
have to have a big area.
A
That's what I'm
big
trying to
huh?
area,
get.
man. You need a
That's what I'm trying
lot
to
of
get.
space, man.
That's what I'm trying to get my basement. I was telling Kurt I'm gonna
Say
get my
what?
basement together. A big
What what
area.
what what did he say?
You need a lot of
A
space
big
for sublimation.
Oh
like this.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, this is
yeah.
my temporarily spot, but eventually I'm gonna be in a basement where it's 10 times bigger downstairs.
Yeah,
Like it's humongous. I showed Kurt, like it's big downstairs. So that's why I'm
yeah,
trying to get all my stuff downstairs instead of up here.
yeah. Sublimation, you need space. I like you can start in a small space, but you're gonna stay small you can't get big if you don't have space in sublimation. You're gonna have to pick and choose what you can or what you can't do.
Right.
It's not
Right.
it's not, oh, let me start sublimation and I can, well, let me start doing this. It's never gonna happen. It's either gonna stay small and gonna keep staying small, but you're never gonna get any bigger than what you started off. Whereas DTF,
Right.
it can start DTF small and get gigantic, and you still don't need a bigger space because why?
No.
You make the prints, and then you only need the space to apply the prints, and that's about all the space you'll
That's it.
ever need. Once you
All day
apply the
long.
prints, you're done. You know,
Yep.
you just need the space to print, and once you print, that's it.
Right.
And
Like I said,
and
man,
but
it's been a while since I sublimated. Because once the 8550 came and changed my whole perspective on pressing, and I never really looked back at it until now. And so I'm trying to get back into my sublimation.
yeah, and I'm glad you're getting back into it because then you can start putting in the group the sublimation stuff that I can't put in the group because you know.
Yeah. Once I press my socks, I'm gonna drop them up in there uh I guess I might do it later on this evening or something.
There's one more person in the group that actually does sublimation. Tang, I think that's his name. I think I got his name right, or I think I might have messed it up. But he does sublimation too. It would have been nice if he'd joined. That's so he could spread some of his sublimation
Oh, cool.
knowledge. But he's like a couple of hours behind us. He's probably still sleeping.
Right.
You know. But that would be nice to have somebody who could spread more information on sublimation because I mean sublimation is like I said, it's really cool if when you get into it. But it's just it just requires so much space to get
Yeah,
to a point where
it
it's
do.
worth it. Because look how much stuff you got in your little space already. Benches
Oh yeah.
and stuff
And
and then the
and
blanks
and
you can
and,
and the
and,
blanks.
hey, and I can't afford anything else. One more piece of equipment, man, I'm gonna have to go.
Mhm. When you talk about one more piece of equipment, I just told Kurt, I'm like, man, so I like his little heat machine he got. So I'm so itching to get me one. I just want one just to have it just
Which
in
which
place.
one?
Oh, he wants my embroidery machine.
No, the
No,
stove. No, the
what's
stove.
stove? Oh, my oven, DTF oven.
I had to put it. I already did put my stuff in the living room, set it up how I want. I'm getting that oven, and I'm gonna put it right, and I'm gonna go to Lowe's and put the little thing out the window where everything go out the window right there, because I got everything in place right now where I need it to be. I'm just missing my sublimation, my eco tank, so I can sit it down here so I can be able to do my tumblers.
There you go.
Okay,
See.
that sounds good.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Tumblers is one of the other things too. Like for instance, if you can get a good, you know what, and you know what, I wouldn't even tell people to do tumblers anymore because everybody's doing tumblers. Like everybody and your mom is doing tumblers.
Now, it was one of those things I wanted to do, like, say, for example, like me doing a shirt, then sometime not often, depending on the circumstance situation I'm in, then throw a tumbler in every few orders type stuff.
Oh,
See, there you go.
yeah, man, go check them. Hey, go check those blanks out, man.
Yeah, you
I
talking
mean,
about
a tumbler is good, man, but see these right here, you can't go wrong with that, man. And you order these, I think you get like, man, I can't remember how
It's like
many in
tiers,
there
right?
they come, and it's like a keychain,
Ah, see.
and then you could just get those away. You know what I'm saying? You get a whole pack of these for like $14. I think it's like you get 48. I have them in the keychains in there for like $6 or $7, and it come with a little piece. That'll be your little novelty thing you can give away to your
Ah,
customers.
see. There
But
you
yeah,
go.
a tumbler is good too. You know.
Yeah. Tumblers, but everybody does tumblers, and that's the thing. You don't want to get into what everybody else is doing. You want to be different. You know, everybody else tumble. You go to the local thing, and you look left, you look right. There's like 10 people doing tumblers.
Where I'm at, the women love they boy shorts and they sports bras. So I'm gonna give them whatever you want on the back of that them boy shorts. I'm gonna put it on there.
See, there you go.
I'm putting it on there. Flaming
See,
hot Cheetos, whatever you want on there. I'm putting on them boy shorts.
That big on nerves, dude. You get on my nerves.
yeah, you don't
Yep.
want to be like everybody else. You want to be different. You want to be,
Right.
you don't want to follow the crowd. You want to make your own path.
Yeah, you want to offer something that ain't nobody else offering, you know.
There you go. See, and I mean, tumblers are fine if you want to make
Them
one for
shirts
yourself or
get
something.
some. They $2 a shirt.
Huh?
But no, the tumblers are good. I'm gonna eventually add those, but not right now. I'm not looking at
Yeah.
tumblers.
No, Beats told me to get on the Silky Socks and check it out. So
Yeah.
I don't forget. Go ahead and look it up.
Yeah,
Coffee
silky
mug. I
socks.
mean,
It,
cups are. A good one though is like coffee cups might be fine, mugs might be fine, but again, you still got to
And,
be
and
careful
try
about
and,
which
and
one you do
before
because you have
and
to put the
before you
right
put
images
order
too.
in, before you put an order in, they do have sample packs. You can get a sample pack of athletic socks. I think it's like $50. You can get a sample pack of street socks. You can get a sample pack of dress socks. They got different packages. That way you can see what they got before you put your order in.
mm,
Okay, this is what I was trying to say earlier, but I had typed it in the chat, and I must have, I spelled it wrong, but I got a colleague that does free giveaway for Christmas and uh, save the pumpkins for the bras, and he just do different stuff. But everything he has, he gives it away for free.
We can barely hear you,
You can't hear me?
barely.
I don't know what's wrong.
I can hear you
Why
now.
can you hear me? Okay,
yeah, I can hear you now.
okay. I was saying in the chat that I have a colleague. It just came out of college, but I got a colleague who gives away a lot of stuff, clothes, anything. But this Christmas he had a bunch of hoodies. I was trying to snatch catch him because I want to create some goodies and do the same thing that you was talking about, Dom, about, you know, fix them up and giving them away. But he was on me so bad, all I could get away with was with four. And I gave one to my daughter and I kept one, but I got two more at the house that I'm going to use um, to, create my design on, put on my hoodie. Now, also the market is high too for veterans. Anything veterans, you can do anything veterans. That's a high sale too.
Sounds good. Yeah, make stuff for veterans. Hey, veterans buy a lot of stuff. If you
Yeah,
can get the
Yeah,
and the thing, if you can get a right design for veterans, we'll buy a lot of stuff.
that's
that's right.
a lot of stuff, right? Because I mean, I'm working on that too. That's why got hooked up with her because my girl wasn't acting right, and we want to go to the flea market and put my stuff out.
Did you get it fixed?
We working on it, but I'm gonna tell you, um, Kurt, we did a little test last night, and we strengthened the cleanser and put it on the ink pad. So what I did was put it on the ink pad and then turn it back on, because Kurt said that pad gonna catch up to the preheat. And sure enough, it did. I said, "Oh yeah, Kurt know what he's doing." So it's gonna start working because it caught the solution and then it's back in the rest mode. But it got that solution keep going that preheat, so my stuff is getting clogged.
That's good.
Yeah. So we just doing a test, but I think it's gonna work. This Kurt the ball, y'all don't play with Kurt. Kurt on the ball now.
Yeah. I learned my lesson. I've been in trouble with him too many times. Mm-mm.
For
Hey,
real.
look. Hey, look, there. I think it was day before yesterday. I came in and I tried to do me a test before I printed, and how I got my oven hooked up. I still have the vent with the tube in, so my room was cold. I mean, it was really cold. So I'm looking at my print. I'm like, why is it taking me all these? cleans it's like I got air in my system. It was like I'm already square zero again. I was getting ready to call Kurt, and I was like, nah, I gotta figure this out. And it didn't dawn on me till the next day. It was the room temperature. It was so cold in here.
Oh,
And so when I turned the heat on and I got it to about like 80 degrees in here, and I shook everything up, and it one head clean, and I was ready to go.
really ready to go.
Yep. So I mean, he kind of like showing us the kind of like you have to work on your own. I mean, he's good, but he trying to. I don't watch the videos a lot like I should be watching them, but I mean, he is
Don't
pushing
tell
you
him.
to
Don't
to
tell him
start,
yourself. Don't tell
problem
him.
solve for yourself and fix your problem. Anything you got wrong with the computer.
Yeah, that's why I was telling
Right.
him the other day. I don't be wanting to bother him because everybody got their own life and got stuff going on. So I was like, man, I be wanting to bother Kurt when I'm giving up. I'm done. Like I didn't fall. I didn't
Yeah,
fall. Let me hit the teacher up. Let me hit the
man.
teacher up.
Yep, yep, yep.
But don't
Oh
give up. Keep
man.
going. Keep going. There's something else out there.
So
Keep
you do
moving.
sublimation?
No, I'm learning about it
Oh,
now.
okay. Yeah.
I'm not.
That's
I just heard
see,
about the sneakers, the keychain, the necklace. So
Yep.
it's
I got
something
one
to be
on.
done. But I don't have the space like Kurt was saying. I don't have the space.
and that's and this is where this whole class information come in. Where I keep telling you, when it comes to sublimation, you got to figure out your budget and your space. Is that what we started with? Budget and space. You got to figure
So,
out what you
so
want to
what you
start with.
need? So
So you got to
you
figure out
need
budget and
you need
space
space
first.
for a
But
printer.
no, the budget is how much you want to spend, and your space is what you want to do or
But you
what
got
you
to stretch
can do.
out.
Huh?
You have to stretch out. Like stretch
No.
out.
Okay. So when it comes to sublimation, okay, you're gonna need a bunch of equipment, a bunch. Now, if you're doing DTF, you already have a bunch of that equipment. So
Right.
if you're gonna add sublimation to supplement your DTF, then all you need is just a printer and the ink and sublimation sheets. And
That's the
then
one that show for 179.
no, this one. Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
I can't see it.
You can't see it because your background covered.
Yeah,
I
your
know this.
background is
There
away.
it is. Every so often
No,
it does.
no, your
There it
background
is.
covering.
There it is. See your sublimation sheet. Okay, it
But I'm
keeps
not
going in
gonna
and
be
out.
able to. I'm not gonna
So
be able to do it with that Epson 8550 because it's already for DTS.
no,
Correct.
you're gonna need a new printer, and you can buy if you when you get it when the video goes up, you can actually watch it, and then gonna just kind of watch it, or I recommend
So,
you watch it
One
because
that
there's
I
so much information in
pretty
there.
much, pretty much she at the point where I'm at. Like she doing DTF, and then now she want to go. Yeah, that's
You're
gonna be
gonna
a whole new
add
printer.
sublimation, right?
Yeah, for
So
179, and just buy the
yeah,
paper and butcher it.
yeah, so you add you add the printer just to get started, which is a cheap printer. It's like 179. You buy the sublimation ink, which is maybe $30-$40, depends on which brand you get, or you can buy the Epson version, which is a little bit more expensive, but it won't clog or mess up your printer. And you start there because you already have a heat press. And you can literally
all
start
right.
making like little keychains. You can make little flats, anything. You can make the little benches he was showing, those little bench things. You can make those. You can make that stuff. You can make fridge
Refrigerator
magnets.
magnets.
Yeah, you can make
These are like refrigerator magnets.
anything
Magnet.
flat. Yeah, anything flat.
Anything flat.
T-shirts, anything flat you'd be able to make,
Okay.
right? Because why? You have a heat press. You literally have all the tools you need. Only thing you need is just the blanks, printer, ink, and sublimation sheet, and maybe butcher paper. That's five stuff. That's all you need to add to your DTF stuff.
Hey, G, I'm putting my
That's not
order
a
in for
problem.
that bench, man.
You get what I'm saying?
Huh?
And that
Put my
and
order
that
in for
maybe
that
gonna add up
bench.
to maybe $400, maybe 500. Push
Yeah,
it out
that's
there, balloon that price a
well.
little bit, about 500, and then you get all that sublimation stuff. And that's gonna supplement your DTF. So if your DTF machine's not working, you can fall back on your sublimation at least for a little while. You know what I'm saying? And you
All
can
right, because
still
I
print
sure lost
T-shirts.
money.
My
And
my
you can
I
still
lost
print
a lot
T-shirts.
of
It's not like
money.
you're gonna lose printing T-shirts.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
What he's saying is basically true. Like before I just ordered my printer, I mean I had like sublimation paper and stuff, but my printer went out, so my printer was like 279. So once I ordered the printer, I'm ready to go because my it's not like the 8550. It just print like a printer. I pull the design up, and it's just go ask me. I just go there and print it out on the paper. So you don't have to
Okay.
crop. You don't have to do any of that stuff. It's just go print your design out. It's go fit the page. I think I have a option there where you fill the page with the design.
Oh,
Damn.
As a matter of fact, hold on.
Sublimation is the one thing you don't need any special software for. You don't need any special anything for. You literally just need a printer and some ink and the sublimation sheet, and you can go to town.
so how you get
Okay,
the design on the making sheet, the Canva?
Huh?
hold on.
The
How do you
design
get?
is if you have is any design you have, any prints you have, as long as you have those design and prints, you could print them on the sublimation because it's the same thing. There's nothing different about them.
But you one thing you the CAD links, you same thing?
No, you
I'm
don't
just
need
asking.
CAD link. You don't need anything. You just need just the printer.
Okay.
Because
So
all
I'm
you're gonna tell
saying,
the printer is just to tell it to print.
Yeah, 'cause
See,
I
look,
was
print,
lost
right
too.
there. See, he's just using the Windows print software, and just tell it to print to the computer. Standard
oh,
stuff. You
okay.
don't need anything special.
I was up with the numbers in November.
Yeah, that's
Man,
how
who you
simple
telling me? Look,
sublimation truly is.
Look, I'm printing right.
Kirby acting a fool because he be getting on me because I was giving up till I met him. Long story
You
short.
supposed to give up too.
Uh,
And then I told him how much I spent, and he just gave me this
And see,
crazy look
like,
and started cracking up at me.
Yeah, I told him. I don't think I told him the number, but I was like 1,500
oh, I didn't do no.
over.
Look, I printed. I didn't do
Oh,
no maintenance this morning. Hold on, let me do a.
I went
no,
over.
no. And the thing, sublimation, you don't need to do any maintenance.
Because every time, look like every
Why I
time,
print like that?
like I
Your
converted
sublimation,
my
you don't need any
printer.
maintenance.
When I
Let me
converted
try it
my printer,
again.
I had used the maintenance box, the
Mhm.
the chip. That's
This
how I
thing
got
right
my
here,
stuff clogged. Yeah, and I didn't know I needed that. I'm just putting my stuff together, so I had to wait till that come. So I just lost a lot of money for November, December.
yeah, I lost. I'll say probably six. Well, not lost. I didn't invested almost six, seven
Look, see?
thousand.
You see that? Look at that. And he just printed two things. That's just like that. And that's how simple sublimation truly is. It don't take
That's
much.
it.
That's it.
That's
Did
it.
all that, and I could have been doing
The
that.
same, the same. Actually, the same design you send to your 8550. While your 8550 is printing, you can send the same design to your other Eco Tank, and they both will print. This one actually beat the 8550 print now.
Yeah.
So you just printed out both designs from sublimation to DTL.
Mhm. Yeah,
Right.
you just click on the print.
This the same design.
And that's what T-shirt.
This
That's DTF.
DTL,
That's
DTL.
DTF. And the other one,
But
and that's
sublimation.
sublimation.
oh, okay, okay. So why is the
It's the
colors?
same design.
Why the colors different?
The
I'm just asking.
sublimation now, the sublimation ink looks weird until you press it.
So you press it
Okay.
on.
That's what I was asking.
Yeah.
Hold on.
That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know.
Yeah. Sublimation ink
Yeah,
looks dull
it's
until you
gonna
press it.
look- it's gonna- yeah, until you
It'll look weird, but once you press it, it'll look like that.
Okay, back
Bring
up
it, bring
some.
it up, bring it up higher, bring it up higher. Yeah, see?
Okay, cool, cool, cool,
You see the
cool.
colors pop.
Good.
Sublimation
Yeah.
ink is heat activated. So it don't activate until you
Yes,
apply
it's
heat to it.
activated.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So which colors is you Kurt feel like is DTF brighter and
DTF is
more
way better,
accurate than
way better, way brighter,
sublimation?
way more customizable. You can go to town with DTF, dude. You can put D, you can do it, you can technically put DTF on anything.
Yeah, that's what I learned from you. Which I'm happy, shoot.
Mm.
Because yeah. White. Oh my God.
I
I think
haven't
I
come.
can
I mean, the only thing I really can't put DTF on is like smooth surfaces, like porous surfaces. You can put it on because as long as it as long as it gets accepted into the material, it will adhere.
okay.
T-shirt.
Huh?
You use sublimation for t-shirt.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Said can you mention for t-shirts too? Yeah,
Yeah,
sublimation
you,
and DTF.
sublimations for t-shirts.
Yes.
Wow.
It's just one of them things that like Kurt and D be teaching me. It's cool to get a lot of different machines, but like for somebody, and I'm just speaking in general for myself, somebody like me, like I didn't been through hell and back with the DTF. Like I'm kind of nervous to go over to sublimation because I'm still a learning child, learning DTF. So I'm thinking you have to crawl before you can walk.
Hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
But if that's like, if, I can hear you 'cause I'm loud. I'm in a place trying to be kind. But if I can give me that one that you stole for 179, I'll be playing around. I'll figure out how to get it, bro. Because I
It's
don't need
not
the
hard. It's
money
not hard.
November and
It really
December
is.
and the president.
Yes. Yeah, sublimation's not hard. It's not hard at all. It's just figuring
Okay.
out what you want to do in sublimation is hard.
Huh?
And what sells in your area, that's hard.
Right.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Yeah, you know, they got you got sports bras, uh, uh, the arm sleeves for athletics, headbands, um, scarves. You can go a lot of directions with sublimation. You know, all you have to
I'm
do is go to Walmart.com or Ecstasy and put in whatever their website in ESTY and put in sublimation blanks, and everything pops up. And then if you go back and look at the video, I showed a lot of different blanks that I have
Oh yeah.
that I'm using. So
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, it's a personal thing. I mean, you got to see what probably would go in your area, you know.
Yeah, so
But
you
yeah,
just gotta you just gotta figure it out. We can't
yeah,
tell you what to do for you because my area is different from your area, his area is different from my area. Everybody does different things, so you gotta figure out what works for you. All right.
right.
And I'm starting
I'll
to feel
probably
some
start.
serious pain right now, right here in my neck. Oh my goodness, it's hurt all in my head.
I know the feeling. Yeah.
Wicked.
Get off of here because I don't want to have to hurt nobody in here.
Hey,
He's so mad.
did you check on getting your money back?
Yeah, he's sitting over the phone.
He's gonna give you a refund.
Let me call y'all back. Let me call you back. Let me
Okay.
call you back.
She's gonna get a refund on what?
No, she said no refunds.
What for
On
her trip?
on HF.
Oh.
Yeah, no refunds. So let's not worry about that. And I'm starting to feel some serious pain right across my neck here, up
Right.
into my face.
But in a nutshell, man, I mean, you should be able to see how you can add sublimation into your
Into your
bag
life.
in your area,
Yeah,
man.
you do. I mean, at least the information's now there. It's all over the web. It's everywhere, and we'll just give you some. And here we just and hand you some more. So
Final bid.
Yep.
you know we and
I know I'm
this is
putting it in my
universal.
bag.
Right there you go.
I'm putting it in my bag.
This is
Tell
universal,
me,
right? Right. This is
I'm,
universal
I'm,
information.
I'm
It's not
telling
like,
you,
oh, I'm selling you this person's stuff or that person's stuff, or I'm selling you my stuff. No, we're giving you universal information you can use anywhere at any time from any
I'm,
place. Because we're not,
I'm,
I don't, I'm not an affiliate, and I don't hold nobody's nothing. This is just me giving you information. And if you want it, you want it. If you don't, that's up to you.
I'm tipping on getting it when the time comes. I'm working on getting it. I think that'll be a good challenge for me. But like I said, like you said, there got to be the space because that is a big printer. That printer ain't finna go nowhere in the living room. I'm gonna really have to take everything downstairs in the basement. But I ain't gonna get that printer yet until I get my basement finished. Like I need it after I
But
get my
but but
frame in.
but you can get the little one and start from there. To see if
Yeah,
sublimation is even right for
yeah,
you.
yeah, cause I still cause remember I got my sublimation stove.
Got your
I got my tumblers already. I got my little instead of me doing the ice cubes for the tumblers, I wanted to like make it more what's the word? Instead of using the ice cubes, I bought these like diamonds and they like glossy diamonds instead of using ice cubes to put around the legs of the tumblers. I think it's gonna be cool too. It's
there you
gonna
go.
get that effect, that tension.
There you go. So try to buy the little printer. See if that works for you. See if sublimation is even something you want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you're right because I got no choice but to get it because I can't take these tumblers back.
Are
I'm gonna
you?
have to make some money up. All them boxes of tumblers I got downstairs in the base. Heck no, I'm gonna get the printer like you said.
Yeah.
I'm
A
gonna get
hundred.
that. That
Not
one.
even $200, dude. Some ink and some sublimation, some sub paper, and you can
Also
start
with
printing
that
some
one,
damn tumblers.
so get the printer and then the ink and then do you use sublimation A3 or A4? Wait, which one
For
is the
you, you're
best?
gonna need A3 paper. No,
Okay, so
A
sublimation.
A4. You're gonna need 8 by 11s.
Okay, because I right here I think I got A3. That's DTF though.
Yes, you need sublimation. You're gonna have to find sublimation a 8 by 11 sublimation paper because that printer only prints 8 by 11 because it's a small printer. And then again, if you're only doing tumblers, you don't need anything bigger than that, anyways.
Yeah, that's all I'm doing is tumblers.
I like
I'm not
this
doing.
paper. For some reason I tend to like this HTV Ront paper. It works really really good. That's my recommendation. What you recommend? The sublimation
on
paper.
Silky Surf
on the paper,
Sublimation
what
paper.
well, like you say, if you're only doing tumblers, you only need just the size paper just
Eight
for
by
that
eleven.
tumbler.
What brand?
Yeah. Huh?
What brand?
What brand you
Brand,
would
brand.
recommend?
Oh, the brand that I have is
You took your medicine?
I'm just in pain.
I'm gonna take some Tylenol.
No, I can't take Tylenol either because I get suicidal.
Oh man.
Text print. There you go. See, there's another brand.
Okay.
Beaver
this is
Paper
for
Corp.
my
Beaver Paper Group. Yep, that's it.
this is my 8.5 by 11, and I'd use another
So I got the ink, the paper, and the printer, and then that's it.
I got
And then there's another one.
Cosmos.
Cosmo Ink. He has another brand there. So like I
Yeah, I
said,
heard
just
that's cool. I heard of that one when I first was looking at sublimation. Man, that person is going all through my Facebook notifications.
And I think that's the only two brands I have.
Ah, see, there you go.
Okay, so ink, paper, and
Yep.
printer.
Yep, that's it.
And
I got everything
like I
else.
said, man, you can go through the keychains. I would use those instead of the tumblers to give out.
And
The
then another
keychain, if
thing
you
too,
order a shirt, you might get a keychain with. I mean, if you get your company logo, you could just start branding, selling your brand every. Like when I
and
order T-shirts, where they pin in? They just throw a whole bunch of pins inside the T-shirt. You know, when I open it up, it's
then another
advertisement.
thing too, the 8x11, them good for socks too.
Oh yeah,
What?
it could work for socks.
Yeah,
But I
for
have
socks.
the street socks is real, the bigger ones.
Yeah,
See, I
but
have
just turn them up.
we got a street sock that's gonna come about maybe up to here, maybe. So I need a longer. This the jig for that, and this the jig for the sports sock, because you just want to get it up high enough just to sublimate this
Yeah,
part
but that's
on
what I'm
this
saying.
side.
Like, yeah.
So you
So
only
that's
want
why.
to just pull it up, and the
Yeah,
rest of this is dangling at the bottom. So you only
that's why I was
pressing
saying that. Even if
this
I want
part,
to
it'll be
sneaker do
hanging out.
socks, even if I want to do sneaker do some socks, I got that printer. That print size big enough 8x11 to do a pair of socks.
See what I'm saying? If it makes sense. Once you put it on and you get your design of where you want to get it,
What you doing?
once you get it up, and then you lay your paper right on top, like so, and you just
Mhm.
sublimating
Yeah,
only
that's
that
perfect.
part.
That is perfect.
See, yeah, I told you, eight
That's
by
perfect.
11 is 8x11 is plenty, dude.
And see,
Plenty,
we
plenty,
like to
plenty.
cake
Beanies.
Beanies,
beanies the
8x11
same
will
way.
work. 8x11
And
will
and
work for
then
beanies.
see, and something else, like if you just do the front and the back, you gonna miss that little bitty corner right there. So what you do once you press, when you flip it over, you pull it with your hand just a little bit to get the lines over, so you lapping on top. That way, when you pull it off, you won't have a space in there.
Mm.
Yep. But these are the jigs
Now
that come with them.
with your beanies, have you ever did a whole beanie,
Excuse me.
a whole beanie cover up?
Yeah.
Y'all about to have me buying some more equipment. See, y'all the
Okay,
devil.
say if I
Y'all just the
had like
devil.
Bob Marley, a picture of Bob Marley, you know, because that's the roster's like Bob Marley. So I would take my design, and that's my jig. I would press it the same way on here. It'll cover it, and then I print two of them off, and then it'll go on the other side, the second sheet.
So it can be on either side.
Yeah,
It'll be on either side,
yeah,
Okay.
and you need something to stretch it out for sublimation. You know,
Yeah, and that's why you said
you just can't
on that
press the
website
sock.
we got that.
You gotta open it up, if that makes sense. And
Yeah,
then when
and
you
you said
open it up,
them templates is
it'll
on that
go right on
website.
there.
Cause you go, did you say you can order them templates on that website too?
Silky
yeah,
socks,
everything.
Yeah,
everything, even these.
yeah, that's what.
Actually when you order the beanies, this comes in it. So they gonna
Okay,
already send you this with a
so I got the website pulled up.
and
I
it
got
comes
Silky
with a
Socks,
little clear,
I
it's
got
the
Silky
same,
Socks pulled up, and then
and
I
it's the
got
same
the
with the
Sublimation.
and with silky socks, whatever you order, if you order socks, they come with the clear uh wrapper to go in it.
Okay.
So yeah, they give you everything. Because that's competition, you know. They figure out if they make it easier for you, you'll come to them and just get one-stop shop. And so by you putting
Mhm.
sublimation into your DTF, you kind of like making it, because if somebody come there and we get a keychain or a necklace, they're gonna see you off for something else. So you just bringing them to you, you know, so to speak.
Yeah,
And what I need to do too, I'm gonna give me a little board, a little eraser board, and I'm at one side gonna
That's
say
what I
DTF,
wanted to.
one side
I
gonna
know we
say
on sublimation, but I wanted to show you this real quick. Look, this is what I'm talking about. The platens that go on the bottom of the heat press. Check this out. This right here is like 4 hat bibs at one time. I got an application where I could print something right up in there and press the bottom of the hats, and then I can just pop that one out
You can
and pop
sublimate
that
hats
one
like
in,
that too.
and then I could just do the bottom of the hats.
Yeah,
That's
you
a
can
little
sublimate
fad
the
that's
hats
going
like
on.
that.
I could put DTF. I could put DTF right on there. I could get my printer to draw the design out, and I could put the bulls in there. I could put Charlotte Hornets in there. You could put whatever you want up under there, and it's up on Make America Great Again. Whatever you want to put up, whatever you want to put up under there.
and that's for sublimation, or that's
You can do
DTF.
anything for the press.
Right. And so the P press that I have, it come with all these attachments. I can do tennis shoes. It's a pattern that I can do tennis shoes. It's a little bitty square. If I just want to do a thing, I pop that out and pop it in. It's just like a quick connect. So
Wow, dang, mine's one was just a heat press.
yeah, so I'm just saying just think outside the box for your company. That's all it basically is. You just thinking outside the box.
Yep.
And you coming up with something new that don't nobody else have. And then they'll come to you.
Right.
That's nice. That's nice.
Yeah. So I gotta get off here. My neck hurts. And we're gonna do this again some other time.
Sublimate, brothers.
I don't know
Sublimate.
Yeah, exactly. Add sublimation. Again, this like I said, we just add a bunch of sublimation information out there. If you want to watch it, you watch it. If you don't want to watch it, that's up to you. We just put the information out for anybody who wants to learn. All right.
But my heart is with the 8550. Man, my heart is with the 8550.
I know it is. I got everybody else straightened out. They love the 8550 now. But yeah, thanks everybody for watching. And I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Enjoy the rest of your day. And
peace. All right, pimps.
Thanks again.
All right, man. Stay warm.